Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson 2. Today lesson will go through LO2 learning outcome 2. As a couple of you know me, my name is Anjum Setta. If you have any question, drop me email anjum@ukversity.co.uk. We'll go through. So today lesson we have LO2 learning out demonstrate interrelationship of the various functions within an organization, how they link to structures. So organization structure, which represent the role and responsibility. Structure can be flat structure, tall structure, functional structure. When we call functional area or function, it can be HR, marketing, finance. These are all known as the functional areas. So functional areas is very important, and we have to work in a way to achieve the organization objective. Okay, so we discussed in the previous lesson the aim of this unit, and today lesson indicative content what we're supposed to learn. Role of marketing. What is the marketing? Marketing means satisfying the customer needs and the wants. So identifying, satisfying, and fulfilling the customer needs and the wants. Okay, so you can find the definition according to CIM. What is the CIM? It stands for Chartered Institute of Marketing. Identifying, satisfying customer needs and wants through profitability. We want to earn profit as well, but we want identifying and satisfying the customer needs and wants. Then we have a finance, which is the most important, the sources of finance, where the money come from, where the money will spend, how much we spend. We are very constrained in terms of resources we have to use effectively. Human resource we can find according to CIPD, Chartered Institute of Personnel Development, and is all about selection, recruitment, selection, right person for the right job at the right place with the right cost with the right skill. Okay, so management. Management is the process of designing an environment to achieve the pre-selected objective. Operations within organization, these are all operational area. They have interrelationship, organization structure, and different structure, which we'll discuss. SBU is called strategic business unit, like different departments. We discussed about in the previous lesson, like Ford has Ford Fiesta, Ford Mondeo. So each Ford model, it can be one SBU, and there can be a different structure within the overall organization structure for the brand, and that's and they have a different strategies. Okay, those we'll discuss. Okay, so organization. Every organization has a mission. Mission is the fundamental purpose of an organization. Outline the reason why it is in business. Mission is broken down in the set of objectives need to be accomplished. So when we call objective mean end result, what you want to. Objective are the hurdle or the set of the task an organization needs to be complete as to claim the success. So that's why every organization objective are broken down into the set of the task and need to be accomplished. So that's we can reflect we are successful organization. Okay, and then we have SBU, strategic business unit. So SBU, it can be market structure, sales force, marketing, customer service. So all each SBUs has these separate activities. Indicators, market attractiveness, market size, market growth rate, like what is the small cars market growth. People are shifting more on the small models, small cars instead of the big, but still is a big market as well. The big cars, Ford Focus, Ford Mondeo, Ford Fiesta. So we can look around these, SBUs, and accordingly their attractiveness, and we can make the strategies accordingly. Okay, then we have a roles and interrelation, marketing, finance, operations, human resource. These are all known as the operational or the functional area. Organization structure is very important, which shows the authorities and responsibility. Who is responsible for what? We can say responsibility accounting. We will give the money, we give the roles, we give the authorities, but will be accountable with the objective. If they don't achieve it, we'll find the reason why they not achieved it within the time, within the cost, within the quality parameters. We can set, KPI, key performance indicator. Communication always two ways. We need to be effective communication within managers, subordinates, middle levels, and all. So we command and control who is responsible first. We can delegate powers, and we can look around the style which is need to be adopted. Organization structure of the business depends on the several factors, including the factor potential size of the business, which we can look around. Small business will tend to have an informal or the flat hierarchical structures, which we can look around in a minute. Type of business, it depends, nature of the business, location of the business, and what sort of the skills, and we need semi-skilled or skilled workers. Depend on, because if you're manufacturer, innovative organization, or you need non skilled people, you need, just need the customer service at least level 2 qualification. So management and leadership style need to be adopted. It can be autocratic, democratic, transactional, transformational, or situational leaders. It depends on the business. Competitive environment, of course, we have a huge competition. We need to be adopt the style that we can differentiate our competitors and fulfill the needs and the wants of the customer and accelerate and achieve the objective. Organization structure, it can be hierarchical, flat, centralized, decentralized, parent company, it can be subsidiaries, metrics, functional, and the style can be autocracy, democracy, bureaucratic, leads free runner, and transactional and transformational. So these style of leadership within that structure can be. So when we say centralized, so everything orders coming from the top level, managing directors, and then passing to the. So it's top-down approach. So if you need to order something, you have to send the request to the top level. So then top level approved it, and then you can order. Otherwise, you can't. So that is the centralized. It has own advantage, but a lot of disadvantages as well. Sometimes if you need urgent things, you can't do it. So flat structure are decentralized. We can look around at these, the people have the power. Decentralized, we can delegate, the few layers of the structure. Yes, it's not many layers, 1, 2, 3 or 4, depends on they can be decentralized. Marketing definition, marketing is a management process responsible of identifying, anticipating, satisfying the customer requirement profitably according to CIM, which we mentioned. Wants is more than the needs. Needs is a basic necessity. Without, we can't really survive, like tea, coffee, drink. Want is more than the needs. Yes, that's the key which we need to be. We need to be look around which we are need market, and stated needs could be the customer expressing the preference, the type of the product, such as inexpensive cars. Real and real needs would be include not just the purchase price, but the cost of the ownership. Unstated needs is expectation that the customer will receive good service. Delight needs is include the broad video cameras like, and a secret, and could be desire of the perceived as a cool customer. So we need to look around all these, needs and the wants, and we need to fulfill. Marketing involve creating value for the customer, building stronger relationship in order to capture from the customer return. So goal can be attract, new customer by promising superior value, keep and grow current customer by delivering satisfaction. We can look around the form of marketing. Traditional marketing, view making, scale, abundance, product in nearby shopping center. Contemporary, which is changing according to the environment. View, satisfying the customer need. Imaginative websites, mobile phone apps, blog. These are all, contemporaries changing now, and we have to focus on these. Okay, so when you're looking the marketing, understand the marketplace and the customer need, design the customer driven strategy, construct integrated marketing program, build a profitable relationship, and capture the value from the customer to create, the profit. That is quite crucial, which we need to focus. Okay, understand the marketplace and the customer needs, core customer and the marketplace concept, needs, wants, and demands, market offering, product, service, and experience, value and satisfaction, exchanges, relationship, and market. That's, is crucial. Needs, which we earlier mentioned, stated, felt, deprivation, physical needs. We have a social needs. We have individual. According to the Maslow needs theory, which we can look around, wants is more than the needs. Yes, shape, the culture and individual personality, and demand, when it's a backup by purchasing power, it's become a demand. Okay, so marketing offer a combination of the product and the services, experience offer to the market, satisfy the needs and the want, entities, products, services, and the market mafia, which is paying, more attention to the specific product the company offer than the benefit and the experience produced by these products. Customer value, of course, as a companies, we really looking to create the customer value and the satisfaction. Exchange relationship, of course, we look goods and services exchange, act of obtaining desired object from someone by offering something in return. Marketing consists of creating, maintaining, and growing the desired exchangeable relationship with the target audience. Any question, please? We okay?
No.
Okay, so market is set of all the actual and potential buyers. We can find how many customer potential buyer we have. Consumer market, search for the product, interact with the companies to obtain the information and product. So we can look around the modern marketing system. We have a supplier, company, competitors, intermediaries, the middlemen, and the final consumer. So who's actually consume the goods, and within that we can look around the environment. And designing the customer driven marketing management, choosing the target market, building the profitable relationship with them, basic factor to design a winning marketing strategy. It can be target market, value proposition, designing a customer driven marketing strategy, selecting customer to serve, choosing a value proposition, and marketing management orientation, product concept, and production concept. We produce more and more, the price will be low, customer will be pleased. And product concept, we make the product that meet the needs and the wants of the customer, target oriented. Selling and marketing, because the first concept was sell, factory existing product, selling and promoting and profit through the volume. But marketing concept is more focused on the satisfaction. So key thing is the satisfaction of your customer. Then we in the marketing, we looking what society, welfare, consumer, and the profit. And the marketing concept is focused on all these. Marketing mix, which is as a marketing student and the understanding the environment, we can look around the product, price, promotion, and place. Each tool should be blended into the comprehensive integrated marketing program, customer relationship, delivering the superior value, satisfying customer perceived value and actual value. That's we need to be. One of the great scholar, Philip Kotler, he mentioned we need to be look around the marketing plan strategically, which is being long term, what really we want to be, opportunity analysis, value proposition, and tactical is mean techniques, how we drill down to define the marketing tactics, product features, promotion, merchandising, pricing, and sale channels. Okay, marketing strategic objective. We can look around when we'll make the plan. Corporate planning, divisional planning, all need to be contextualized with the overall organization mission, values, and plan. Organizing, implement, and control. Control is planning and control work together, and always look around what you plan, you are on the right track or not, and you carry on taking the corrective action. Okay, marketing and strategic objective. An organization marketing strategy should support its strategic objective, which is being long term. According to the Chartered Institute, the set of objective which is organization allocates to its marketing function in order to support overall corporate strategy. The word strategy is derived from the Greek word strategies, which used to be in military, how we encounter our enemies. So that's, we can make different types of strategy, cost leadership, cost focus, differentiation or differentiation focus. So Philip Kotler is saying the key ingredients of the marketing management process, insightful creative marketing strategy and plan that guide the marketing activity. Developing the right marketing strategy over the time required to the blend the discipline and flexibility. Firm must stick with the strategy but must also find the way constant improve. We need to be look around always improving things. So market structures, we can look around how many number of firms. So in the market structure can be perfect competition, which is mean any company can enter into market. There is a no barrier to entry or exit, a homogeneous product. Yes, these sell and they are price taker, not price maker. Oligopoly is a few dominant firm, differentiated product, high entry to barriers, and a price maker, but interdependence behaviors. Monopoly, one firm is dominant, high barrier to entry, and they are price constrained by the demand and curve and possible regulations. Contestable market, there can be many companies, differentiated product, low entry, the cost, any profit they can even on the supernormal initiative hit price maker, not price taker. So that's the key, the market structure in the market. And one other structure can be monopolistic where few firms dominate. Okay, so market structures, perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, and monopoly. Monopoly is one firm. Oligopoly and monopoly, some are degree of competition, but not fully competition, and they are price taker, not price. So that's the perfect competition is very, but is very popular, which we can and we can look around. Okay, then we have market structure video, please. It's quite good to in your time you can watch. Any question? We're okay in terms of perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic, oligopoly.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's good to be you can watch video in your time. That will help to further enhance our understanding. Okay, other way around. Okay, we'll move to the next organization structure. So factor affecting the organization structure, the link between the strategy and the structure, influence that have beating the organization structure, strategic objective. So we can look on the factor influence on the structures. We have the authors Monsberg saying, the skill and the knowledge required, planning and control and responsibility. Strategic solution, we want to be managed interpersonal and intent international companies and external relationship and the structure need to be address these issues which we'll go through. Okay, we have one of the great authors, Mackenzie 7S approach. So he's saying when you're making strategy and structure, you have to focus on the 7S. So determine the best improved strategy, performance, change within the company in line with the organization. So what 7S stand for? We can look around is can be structures, systems, strategies, skills, staff, style, and shared visions are the value. These are the 7S approach. We have within that we have a David Guest who gave the model is called hard and soft. Hard is more about specific skills, but the soft skills can be used across any industry. So some can be strategy can become under a hard, structure can be hard, system can be hard, Okay. Hard is easier to define, identify in the management, directly influence. Soft is the implies we required, the style we required, the shared values we required, and the skill we required. Soft elements are the more difficult to desire, describable, and the less tangible. Those are intangible, so they are quickly changed. So we have to uh, based on. Okay, then we can adopt the strategy. It can be the source-based strategy, RBV. So RBV model, which is given by Michael Porter, strategy asserted and competitive advantage, superior performance of organization, explained by the distinctive of its capabilities, and sometimes also called capability views. We can look around the strategic capability. Capability mean ability to do something. Like if you pass your driving test, you have a driving lesson. It means you're capable. That's why you have a driving lesson. But newly passed driver need to display the plate on the car because not competent. Competencies come with experience, and employer are looking are the ways the asset are used, deployed effectively, and what we do well compared to competitors. So component of PD capabilities, we can look around physical, financial, and human resource. Like we have machine building, but we need to find how effectively we can use them to more productivity. We balance sheet we have in finance, we can look around the assets we have, but what ability we have we can generate from cash. We can pay quickly to suppliers and quickly receive money from the customer. Managers, employees, and partners, human resource. We need to be look around what relationship we have with employees and how we can and what skill they have, how we can putting the right person, right place at the right time, and it will create long run competitive advantage for our organization. Okay, sometimes capabilities carry on redundant and will carry on renew them, because if you're good in one area like Nokia, but in the long run it's very difficult. So we have to carry on re-innovate, and we carry on learning new things and change and become, the we need to be carry on improving. Dynamic mean change, the means, which the organization ability to renew and recreate steady capability, which the new things, like think about Amazon, then Prime, then other goods, and using these such capabilities are distant from the ordinary capability that may be necessary to operate efficiently and now, but may not be sufficient to sustain superior performance. Generic dynamic capability, sensing capability, scanning and exploring opportunity across the market, seizing capabilities, addressing the opportunity through new product, and reconfiguring capabilities and new product, and the processes may require the renewal and reconfigured capabilities. And we can look around the threshold. Capabilities are needed to organization to meet the necessary requirement to compete. It can be qualifier. You can sustain in the market. Distinctive capability. You can differentiate yourself from the competitors and create the value. It can be winner in the market. Threshold and distinctive. We can look around threshold resources, threshold competencies, distinctive competencies, and these, is quite crucial to sustain in a business and to accelerate. Core competencies, which we can link to the skills and activities and resources, deliver the customer value, differentiate a business from its competitors, and potential can be extended and developed as the market change with the new opportunities. Strategic capabilities and competitive advantage, we can look around the value. We have VRIO model, which is known as value, variety, imitabilities, and organization support, which we can look around. And this model is very important, which we can look around the value. Do the capability exist? The value to the customer and enable organization to respond the environment opportunities and threat within the organization, whichever organization we choose. Alright, do the capability exist? No, or few competitors possess. inimitability, are the capability difficult and costly for the competitors to obtain and imitate. And we can look around organizational support. Is the organizational appropriately organized and exploit, the capabilities? Okay, this Virgo model is quite good, which we can look around. Capabilities are values when they take the advantage of the opportunity and neutralize and provide, the value to the customer and provide it at the cost that will allow the organization to make. So rare capabilities are those possessed uniquely by one organization or one by few others, which we can rarity could be temporary and the patents like copyrights and things. Okay, so we can look around interoperabilities, capabilities. These competitors find difficult, like cost to imitate, to obtain the substitute, and competitive advantage can be built as a uniqueness, like key individuals, IT systems. These can be sustainability. If the people are leaving the organization, then it's difficult. Sustainable advantage can be competency, the way we manage the resource, the way we use the resource, and criteria to implementability of strategic capabilities, complexity, internal linkage, and external linkage with the environment, with the various stakeholders, cultures, history. So that's, basically this model, we can use it, and organization and values and interoperabilities, which we can. PRO model, so we can look around the company of competitive disadvantages. We have yes and no's, and we can use this model according to for analysis of the company of our desired. Okay, organization knowledge is the organization specific collective intelligence accumulated through explicit knowledge objective. The knowledge is transmitted to the formal system, and tactical knowledge is the more personal context. Hard to formalize and communicate, is difficult to imitate, and the knowledge and the relationship with HRRG. We can set up the benchmark according to the industries, mean, understanding how the organization compare with other typical two approaches: benchmarking industries and the sector benchmarking, comparing performance against the organization in the same industry or the sector. Best in class benchmarking, comparing organization performance or capability against the best in class performance wherever that is found, even if varies industry. And then we have a Michael Porter five forces, which we can look around. Michael Porter said there are the five forces. We need to be draw the barriers, threat of the new entrants. Anyone can enter. We need to be more economies of scale. That can be a barrier for others to enter. Yes, determine the buyer power is a high low. We need to be look around the switching costs. We make agreement on the product, the meet power of suppliers. So we need to be find alternatives. So power of supplier should be less, and the thread of substitute will carry on changing the product to minimize the thread of substitute. So we can draw these barriers. Okay. Any question?
No.
Sorry, maybe it's a bit, too much stuff within it, but that's, overall, it's give you very detailed knowledge. Okay, so we have a book as well. Yes, here we can find the types of organization structure if you want to read further. Yeah, and these are some models we discussed today. Key models were RBV, resource based view, VRIO, value, variety, integrability, and objectivities, which we discuss. Then we discuss about competencies and capabilities. Thus, we had discussion. We discuss about strategy, and then we discuss about market structure. In market structure, we also discuss about perfect competition. We had a discussion about monopoly, monopolistic, oligopoly. So these are all the concept is, which we can look around. and then we had a discussion flat, centralized, and decentralized. Yes, so these are the concepts we discuss as the organization structure, and we discuss the organization structure represents the values and organization culture. So that's all was today lesson, and any question if you have you can ask, otherwise we'll keep up to here and hope I will speak to you during our next lesson, which will go through LO3.
Thank you.
Thank you, have a good weekend. Thank
You
you, bye
too. Bye.
bye.